Okay, a Snowmageddon is about to wrap up here in the northeast quadrant of the USA in 2016, and what a Snowmageddon it was this year. I'm about to review my very first beer from Flying Fish Brewery, which is out of Somerdale, New Jersey. Not to be confused, of course, with Flying Dog, which is out of Frederick, Maryland, which I've reviewed plenty of their beers. This is a brewery that, for a long time, was New Jersey's only microbrewery. It was actually their first microbrewery in South Jersey. I should say South Jersey, not the entire state. I guess there's other ones in the state. Anyway, it was founded in 1995 by Gene Muller, and he put the brewery online, making it like the first virtual brewery, and it caused like big national, I don't want to say national headlines, but it got some press as being like the real first kind of internet-friendly brewery, I guess. That's basically it. They have a series of beers they call the Exit series, which are named after exits on the New Jersey Turnpike, and they try to create kind of a local flair for each exit that they do. And this is one of them. Our first one is Exit 16, a double IPA, 82% ABV. It is 62 IBUs. It's a year-round offering, so it's kind of on that lower end of the double IPA scale. Anyway, Exit 16 is the much maligned, according to the website, Hackensack Meadowlands Exit, which of course famous for, hey, did they bury Jimmy Hoffa here? Giant stadium, teams that call themselves New York teams, even though basically they play in New Jersey. New Jersey Devils. As a Flyers fan, New Jersey Devils played there for many years, and I'm not a big fan of that because the year that this brewery was founded, the Devils won the Stanley Cup, 1995. That's not a very good memory because I know they beat the Flyers to get there. Anyway, this is brewed with wild rice, which the reasoning for that is it was a nod to a once common food plant in the Meadowlands area. I guess they produced rice. They use brown and white rice. They use 5 different hops in this beer. It's a dry hop with Chinook and Citra hops, and it creates a nose that hints at tangerine, mango, papaya, and pine. I love that because that's kind of a West Coasty kind of vibe to it. Anyway, the Flying Fish logo has basically a bony fish, kind of like the Bonefish Grill, if you know what the Bonefish Grill is. Logo, exit sign, basically. We'll pour her into this glass, this tulip glass, and as we do, we see a very bright color, a very golden kind of hue to this beer. Head-wise, we're talking maybe 2/3 of a finger, I'm gonna say. Nice look to it, decent IPA kind of light, airy kind of look. So let's get the aroma. You're getting a bit of a malty aroma. Not much of that prevalent West Coast pine citrusy. Getting a very little bit of it. Maybe a tiny bit of the mango and maybe the tangerine, but it's a little bit subtle, a little bit too subtle for what I would like out of the aroma of this beer. So let's get the taste now. Yeah, definitely getting a malt backbone, getting that dank backbone a little bit of the crushed grapefruit kind of taste. Yeah, everything just screams East Coast in this beer, and anyone who knows me knows that I love the West Coast stuff, and this kind of markets itself a bit as a West Coast kind of beer. Does the wild rice play a factor into this? Does it have a different taste? I can't really tell. Maybe a little bit more of the danker kind of taste. I don't know how this differentiates itself from the rest of the pack. Kind of a run-of-the-mill beer to me as a first offering from Flying Fish. I'm going to go ahead and give Exit 16 Double IPA. I will give this a 7 out of 10. Just kind of pedestrian to me. Looks okay. Smells kind of, like a lot of other East Coast IPAs and maybe some double IPAs too, and just doesn't really hit those cylinders that really makes it stand apart from other beers. So yeah, decent, but you know, definitely not lighting the world on fire is what I'm going to say. So it's a 7 out of 10 for the beer that celebrates the Meadowlands, the marsh area of northern Jersey. Thank you.